Hey y'all, so I'm here with my client, right? And we just talking, I'm doing a Microlink service. It's not a demo, I'm tripping about this conversation. So we talking about the first time she came. When she initially came to me, she wanted a sew-in, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, my assumption was, okay, well maybe she mixed, or maybe she got some really curly hair or something. And no, she came in normal Caucasian lady with normal Caucasian hair,
or a crazy lady,
and she wanted a sew-in. So I'm like, can I give them more details? Can I tell them where it was? Okay. So when we started, her hair was very thin. Her hair was very thin. It's always been long, but it was very thin. And I just felt like between the braids and the weight of the weave, it had to have been taking her hair out. It had to have been taking her hair out. So I convinced her on that day to let me put some microlinks in her hair. And I'm like, you know, it is lighter, it feels better. You'll be able to shampoo your hair every day and actually clean your scalp. You'll be able, you know, to get all in there and stuff. And she was like, I never heard of microlinks. I was like, I know, but I mean, just trust me. If you don't like it, come back. Didn't I tell you that? If you don't like it, come back. I'll take it out. If you just don't like it, I said, but I'm pretty sure that you are going to like microlinks more than you will the sew-in. And I've been microlinking her hair ever since. That's all we do. 5 years. And now she really don't need it for thickness. In all honesty, her hair's been thickening up like a lot. Like this right here, this whole bun right here probably would have been under this clip. That's how thin her hair was. It would have fit under this clip, and now I really can barely hold it up there if it ain't wet, and you know it'd be all over the place. So her hair is nice and thick now, and I was asking her because we was talking about the difference between a sew-in, like what a sew-in feels like, and then the microlinks, and she was telling me, she was like, yeah, because I was scared that I didn't know what it was gonna be. I was nervous. And see, when I met her and convinced her to get the microlinks, that was our first time meeting. Mm-hmm. The first time. And even though she was scared, she did it. So I was asking her, I'm like, why did you do it? You didn't even know me. You had not even 2 minutes. We probably talked a little bit over the phone, then she came in to get her hair installed. So I was like, why'd you do it? And so this is her. I want y'all to hear her answer from her mouth. Why? I ain't want to record it because I didn't want it to be edited. I didn't want nobody to think I edited anything out. How you doing, Douglas? And hey, Katina.
Yeah, I was nervous, but you know, I trusted her. I was like, you know, I was thinking, well, what the heck, you know, let's go for it and just try it out, and hoping that it would turn out great, and it ended up turning out really good.
We been on it ever since.
Oh yeah, 5 years.
Ever since. And so now she's bold enough to where she lets me play around with color. We do all kinds of different stuff. If y'all want to see it, like I said, this ain't no demo. But this is what it looks like in. And this is just the first track. This is all of her hair. I'm going to post a picture of the before so you can see what it looks like before I added the tracks. I know it looks a little scraggly on the ends, but we're going to work that out because I'm going to razor it out and blend it into her hair, and then I'll take a finished picture. But I just wanted her to share her story right quick. I mean, that's how it be coming to me, y'all. Folks come in for one thing, they end up with something else that either they didn't think they would like or that they ain't never heard of.
And trust me, if anything, I would definitely do the microlinks because I was constantly always scratching my head with those sew-ins and then smacking myself, making myself feel like I was going crazy and feeling dumber because I'm smacking myself. But yeah, never again will I ever do a sew-in. Never ever in my life.
And see, that was my experience with the sew-in when I had my first sew-in in. Because I've always done wigs. I've always done wigs or braids for my protective style. I had never done a sew-in myself, and I had done hundreds of sew-ins, but I had never done a sew-in on my own head or had anybody else do it. I let my sister do my quick weave one time, and she did a fantabulous job. I love that doggone quick weave. She did that thing so good. People thought it was my hair. But I did my first sew-in, and I didn't make it. I didn't make it past a day and a half. I dug in my head so deep that I felt like if I scratched any more, I was gonna scratch a hole straight to my skull. And I took that stuff out of my head, and I wore them little raggedy braids so I could get me a wig done. I could hook me one of my girls up, and I went back to my wigs. And that's what got us talking about it. That's what got us talking about. I was telling her how I don't wear sew-ins. And she was telling me about her experience with the sew-ins. And then I was explaining to her why I didn't wear them no more, which was for the same reason, the itching. I could not take the itching. It didn't matter if I put oil on it. It didn't matter if I put tea tree in my scalp. It didn't matter if I put peppermint in my scalp. Hell, I think at one point I just stood under the shower with some cold water. Nothing soothed it. I had to take it out. So, to y'all that can go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 months with a sew-in, hats off to you. I can't do it. For real. I can't do it.
I tip my hat to you on those. I can't do it.
But this is our story. I just want to come on just for a few minutes. I'm going to keep y'all. Usually I'll be on here for like 30 minutes, but I ain't trying to do that today. So I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good one. Thank you so much for watching Color by Links, produced by Dyniecia Barnes, aka Miss CJ. Be sure to follow Salon JOIERE on Instagram and Facebook.